Minecraft Con! Star Trek 2 was a good movie, whether you like Star Trek or not. Alright, this is episode 9 of Exploration and Tactics, and we are picking up right where we left off last time. I seem to recall it was just a happy jaunt through the Nether and everything was going well. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's get started. Oh, crap, crap, crap! Oh my goodness. Well, unfortunately, I took a big fall, and I wasn't clever enough to switch to blocking with my sword, but the good news is I lived through it, I didn't fall into lava, and I'm recovering health, and yeah, my armor is still in good shape. And so I'm actually not doing too badly, but now I'll need to find kind of a way back up to wherever I just fell through, and I'm not clear where exactly that is, so I need to make sure I don't get lost. And yeah, I'm going to recover some health and try to find a way back, so at least I can get back to my portal if I need to. Okay, so I did manage to find my way back to the portal. I see all of my ring of torches over there. And so I am going to now very well mark the way that I know that I can get back down to where I was. And so basically I have this nice little row of torches over here and over here. And I'll put a nice row of torches over here that leads me down into this staircase. That then leads me down to some other staircase that I had over here. Somewhere, maybe. Where was my next staircase? It's not here. Yes, it's very easy to get lost in the Nether if you're not careful, because everything looks so similar in all directions. So make sure you leave yourself torches or cobblestone or some other markers that are easy to see. Okay, and it seems like there's a fortress over here. And so I guess I'm going to head over towards the fortress. Ooh, there's some soul sand over here too. And I forget what is the best tool to collect soul sand. So just your hands seem pretty good. Oh, a diamond shovel is doing just fine, and so I'll use my diamond shovel. But I believe I'm going to want to have some soul sand for a couple of reasons. One is it's just fun to experiment with and use for traps and different things kind of over in the real world. And the other is that you can grow nether wart in it, which is one of the new things in the Nether. And so I want to have some soul sand so I can set up a nether wart farm once I find some nether wart. And in any case, let's just kind of tread carefully over towards the base of this fortress. And so I see a bunch of pillars over here. I had managed to come up next to the base of one of these pillars earlier, and I'm not sure even if this is necessarily the same fortress, but based roughly on locations, I think it might be. And so I'm just trying to see if I can walk around carefully without getting too close to lava. Ooh, I hear another nether slime, whatever they're called, magma cubes or something. So let's be careful for him as well. I'm going to dig through over here if I can. Yeah, I'm basically going to see if I can dig over and see if I can possibly find other torches. Ooh, I think I see the slime again. Yep, there he is. He's jumping around. Hello, little friend. And so I think they're basically almost just like the slimes over in the real world, that they have different sizes and the little ones can't hurt you. They just push you around. They're definitely very cute. I like these guys, but I don't think they drop anything. I've killed a few of them. At least I'm getting experience. And yes, we're definitely by a fortress over here, but I cannot see if I have any torches of my own from my previous venturing into the Nether to know if it's the same fortress. And so I'm going to take one last look around this corner and then decide what to do next. Yeah, I don't see anything. And, oh crap, crap, crap. I did not see where the ghast is, but he saw me. So let's get a little bit more hidden. I want to check out what direction I'm facing. Let's see. West, so this is north. And so if I keep going this way, I should connect up to the other area that I went exploring. And so I think I am going to just try to dig through some netherrack over to the north, back over here, and see if I can connect up to the other travels that I did through the Nether. Oops, there's the ghast. And so let's also see if I can take out this ghast, because otherwise he's going to get annoying. Oh, here's a good look at like one of the bridges across this nether fortress, and there is the ghast. Hit him once. Yeah! Boom. Take that, Mr. Ghast. Alright. And I'm going to walk over there, because both I'll get closer to this part of the nether fortress, and I believe I'm still headed to the north. Yes. And I also want to see if the ghast dropped any more ghast tiers. Here's some experience orbs. Yes, another ghast tier. Great. And I still don't recognize... Oh, wait, I think I see torches. This would be awesome if I did. Yes. Yes. Okay. So, here is my other entrance back out to my little diggy hole through the nether. Great. And so, I remember there was lava flowing into it, and so that is kind of a mess. I'm going to see if I can block off the lava that was flowing into my little pathway over here. And manage to get back down, because I think the first thing I would like to do... Yeah, let's kind of put an order to all of this. So, step 1 will be to get back to my original base. Oops, I'm going to have this lava flowing back over if I'm not careful. So I'm going to get back to my original base, and then I will come back here and start taking on this nether fortress. And now I have kind of a connected path, although it's a little hard to find, basically between my two bases, my original spawn point and the base that I have over at the Northern Arch. So I'm going to meet you guys back at the good base by the Northern Arch, and then we will travel back here and we will try to take on this fortress. Alright, so made it back to the other portal. Let's see what time it is outside, back at the Northern Arch house. And it's daytime! Hooray! It's so nice to be back here. So, I am going to gather some appropriate inventory for trying to conquer the Nether Fortress, and I will see you guys in a little bit. Alright, let's go to the Nether and go conquer a Nether Fortress. I have inventory that is Nether appropriate. Actually, I could use some more torches. Hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, more torches. So, between probably the last segment in the same episode and now, Etho posted a video where he was... I believe the title of the video was Mining in Myths, and he was trying out a few different myths and using a very scientific method to do some tests in Minecraft. And one of the things that he tested out was whether blocking with the sword guards against fall damage. Yes, I see you, Gas. I don't really care. I'm trying to tell a story over here. And it turns out that blocking with the sword does not block fall damage, contrary to what we previously thought. I could easily imagine that it was the case that blocking with the sword as you fell half of the fall damage in one of the 8 releases of Minecraft between 1.8.1 and the 1.0.0 full release. And so maybe that's something that changed, maybe it's just something that people had wrong, but I do very much appreciate Etho using the scientific method and just going and testing these things out. He also did some other tests with armor. It seems like armor durability in general, as well as sword blocking, only affects melee damage and getting hit by arrows, and not things like being set on fire or being suffocated. And so, those are kind of useful, interesting things to know. In any case, you can see the little walk I do through the Nether in order to get down to where the Nether Fortress is. And it's not all that far, basically, from either side. It's kind of in between. We just walked in from the Northern Arch house, but I can easily also, well, relatively easily, also get back to the same location by traveling via my original spawn point house. And... okay, it's a little bit farther than I'd remembered. I'd forgotten that I go through this extra little open area over here. But it's still not very far. And occasionally, whenever I'm walking through the Nether, Minecraft just glitches out like me on that. That happened, you know, all the way back if you go to, like, Minecraft 1.4 or 1.5. That's something that's just kind of always been there. Alright, and so, is it here? Yes, here is where we go. And unfortunately, I hear a ghast. But I'm thinking maybe we should just climb up one of these crazy things made of the nether brick in order to get up there, and I assume that these are like completely solid. It's an extremely dark brick. And so it is hard to even see what I'm doing, but I'm just going to kind of carve a staircase, I guess, around... Should I try to go around the outside or the inside? I guess if I go around the outside, I'm going to be subject to ghast attacks in a moment, and so maybe I will try to climb inside of this thing. But basically, I'm going to try to hollow up until we eventually get up into the fortress itself, and so I will see you guys in a moment. Okay, so I've been trying to climb up through the pillar. One, it's very dark, and two, I'm not sure that the pillar is actually thick enough, to climb through, or it could just be that I'm being incompetent over here. And so a lot of what I've been climbing through has been kind of on the outside, but I did manage to make it to the top. Okay, and so I'm not sure how well you can see up here, but now as I start adding some torches, basically the fortresses seem to be filled with these kind of bridge pillars, and oops, I have a ghast firing at me and I'm not sure where he is yet. And so I would like to scan the sky and see if I can locate him, if possible. I think he just shot over here because I think this lava possibly just advanced on me. I'm not sure. In any case, I would like to try to make this area a little safer, which will be non-trivial. Alright, I think I'm going to have to ignore the ghast for a while unless I happen to get lucky and reflect his fireball back at him. That would be really cool, actually. Managed to hit the ceiling up there. That one's going to be too high. This one will be too high, too. Maybe I can jump up and hit it? Yeah! Alright, well that is fun, but I don't think I'm going to succeed in killing the ghast this way. This one I might. Hold on. Oh, I missed that one. Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh. Instead I got hit in the face and almost knocked off. Oh dear, oh my gosh, alright. This is just foolish. I'm going to get out of here for a little bit, hopefully. Oh, I'm caught on fire on top of it all. Let's try to hide inside the pillar and eat some food and regain some health. See, and this was supposed to be the easy bit. I thought the hard bit... Oh, there's the ghast. Can he see me through the windows? It appears he cannot. I don't think I can fire arrows through the windows either. But now he's close enough that I definitely should be able to shoot him. Boom! Return to sender. I believe I actually shot the fireball there and rebounded it into him as opposed to hitting him with the arrow. And, oh, there's still another ghast over here. Okay, so there's multiple ghasts. I didn't realize this. Yuck, yuck, yuck. The Nether has become unpleasant. Alright, I'm going to have to take this guy out. How many arrows do I have? 33. Yuck, yuck, yuck. And that was not far enough. And now he's out of range, but now he's coming back into range. There we go. I think possibly the moment he died, his fireball disappeared. I could be making that up. It could have been faulty perception on my part right there. And this lava still has not dried up, which is really annoying me, which is the first reason I couldn't advance over in this direction. And so I must have left a hole over here, or I don't know what. And I still hear other ghasts, and so that is going to be a mess. But I will just make a cobble walkway to block out the lava over here. And we will call that good enough for now, because I want to continue advancing on the fortress, which sadly is all out in the open. Okay, we got some pigmen over there. This way seems like it might go inside of something. Like I have some kind of roof structure here. It's so dark. These nether bricks. In fact, I need to actually go check the video and see if I need to turn up my brightness just so that you guys will be able to see this on YouTube. So I'm going to go take a moment to do that. Okay, it was very dark previously. My apologies. I have turned it up to 80%, which I think will be a little better. And yeah, I could definitely also see more of the structure of the nether just around me. But hopefully you can see these nether bricks a bit now. And it's still okay if it's a little dark, because that's part of Minecraft, being scary when you can't tell what's coming up. And so it looks like there's more of this structure off to the left. And so that is the direction that I'm going to head next. But basically my understanding, based mostly on... Oh, wait. Well, there's more of the structure to the left, but it doesn't seem to be connected. Or maybe it's connected around here, and so maybe there's a way that if I walk past these pigmen over here, I can get connected over there. Hello, pigmen. I won't be mean to you if you don't be mean to me. Sounds like a good contract, right? All right, let's see now if I can walk over into here. So as I was trying to say, oh, there's a staircase. Don't know how well you can see that. I don't know why I'm going up, since it'll just expose me to more ghasts. So based on watching other people's YouTube videos of exploring these crazy buildings... Oh, I hear... Okay, there's a blaze spawner. And unfortunately, that one is up high. And there's ghasts up here. And so I'm going to try to find another blaze spawner if I can, but you can hear the blazes flying around. They have this kind of crazy metallic-y breathing sound, I guess I would describe it as. And I'm running low on torches quickly. I do have a few more torches and some more coal. What direction should I go next? I'll try going this way. Looks like there might be something in the distance. I can't tell. So yes, one of the things that you'll find in the Nether fortresses are those blaze spawners. And the blazes shoot fireballs at you, but they drop a very important item. And then the other thing is, I believe you'll find nether wart farms inside these buildings. And that is another thing that will be very important for brewing things. Alright, this goes down. Down is good from the point of view of I'm more likely to have a roof and less likely to be under attack by ghasts. I think I could stand being under attack by blazes or by ghasts, but not both at the same time. And here's a zombie pigman, and here is some nether wart. Okay, so this is the other thing that you find in these structures, these nether wart farms. And apparently nether wart, I think it grows in soul sand and it only grows in the nether, I think. And apparently it glows. I don't think I realized that before, because it seems to be kind of lighting up the area just a tiny bit. And so I'm going to go back to that in just a moment. So I believe it grows in soul sand, and possibly it only grows in the nether, and so you need to have your farm in the nether. But it's one of the items that you use for potions, and we seem to be getting to the edge of the nether fortress over here again, and so I'm going to go back to those farms. And so basically with both the nether wart and the blaze rods that I need to get by fighting some blazes, then I think we'll be able to do all of the potion brewing stuff. And so the nether wart grows in soul sand like this, and then I think when it's like this, where it has these big round bulbs, you can harvest it, and it drops kind of individual pieces of nether wart. Like that. And you can either replant those pieces or then use them in your potions and things. And so I will just go around and collect any that seem to be fully grown. This one looks like he's fully grown as well, and I'll replant. And I'll do the same thing in the other farm that I saw over here. And then my plan is to bring back a number of pieces of nether wart and start a farm that's right over by my portal and my base. And so that's the other reason I was collecting soul sand before. I'm not sure that any of these are ready, and it's non-trivial to see since you're in the way. It occurs to me that zombie pigmen, since they drop gold nuggets, make gold become a renewable resource in the game, which is kind of interesting. Alright, I need to find the easiest way. I guess I don't need to get back to the nether wart station right now. Right now the only blaze spawner I found was the one up on the roof, and I would really like to find an easier one to get to. I'm also very low on torches, which I don't need terribly, but it would be nice to have them to know where I've traveled already through this crazy building. And so I think what I'm going to do is go back to the base, set up my own little nether wart farm with the remains of nether wart that I have here, and then come back to the fortress again and try to find more blaze spawners, possibly. Although I haven't gone this way yet. And is that another spawner? I can't tell from here. And wow, this fortress really is big. And I think it's not another blaze spawner over here. I think it's just a window that I'm seeing fire from the nether through. Alright, with my 14 torches, I'm going to do a little bit more exploring around this crazy big structure. Okay, I explored a fair bit more, and didn't find anything too interesting. And so now I'm going to attempt to find my way back, which I'm sure will be non-trivial. Or will it? No, that is not the same bit of lava spilling over. Here's the bit of lava spilling over. Okay, so I know that this is where I came from. And so hopefully I can avoid the gas. I'm going to go start my own nether wart farm, and then we'll return, and both with more torches to light up a little bit more of the fortress to see if we can find a second blaze spawner, but if we can't, we'll go try to take on that first blaze spawner. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. There's a zombie pigman in my tunnel, and whenever that happens, you just gotta kill him, and then take your lumps in terms of the fact that other zombie pigmen are gonna come after you at that point. Fortunately, their pathfinding is not very good, and so I think that means some free experience and gold nuggets for Brian. Oh, and it looked like he dropped rotten zombie flesh, which actually makes sense. And it seems like the gas do not quite explode as much netherrack as they used to. I think they are still making some dents in the netherrack, but it's not quite as explosive as it used to be. If I'm recalling correctly, I don't come to the nether all that often, and so the last time I came to the nether might have been in like 1.7 or something, so I could be misrecalling. And in any case, I am going to go back to my little enclosed base around my portal, and I'm going to start a little netherwort farm over there, so I will see you guys over there in a moment. Oh, I thought I was going to hit him with that. Darn it. Come on. One more time. Nah, alright. This is a dangerous game to be playing. Ooh! Haha! I killed a ghast with a sword in melee combat. That is pretty cool. That was fun. Alright, back to the base. Back on task. I set up a tiny netherwort farm that is next to my portal, and so I'm going to go home and get some supplies, and we will head back to the nether fortress.